Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start my presentation, I would like to give some comments for the committee that my title paper is the Green Village Pertamina Integrated Terminal Surabaya Strategy of Corporate Social Responsible (CSR) towards the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs in the previous list is not supposed to publish in this conference. Because the previous comments from the committee, I should change the subject. Now, after I change the topic, my previous paper is still on the list. So, committee, please confirm about my paper to publish in the proceeding, because it will become plagiarism issues. And so I start to present my second topic that I already confirmed from the committee with the title from our research. It's pheneumatic coagulation, flocculation in total suspended solid or TSS removal from domestic wastewater treatment. My name is Aulia Ufa Faradiba and Ayu Putri Sahitamara from Environmental Engineering Department, Universitas Pembangunan Nasional Veteran Jawa Timur, Indonesia. Introduction. Domestic wastewater is water used by human activities. Usually, domestic wastewater has high suspended solid concentration that directly contaminated to water bodies. Pneumatics means makes use of gas or pressurized air. And for this research, we use pneumatic stirring is really used for the coagulation process. Pneumatic coagulation, flocculation, as an alternative treatment to reduce pollutant load in wastewater. In the coagulation process, is a colloid destabilization process by adding chemical compounds called coagulants with fast stirring. In this stirring process, we applied pneumatic process. In this study, pneumatic stirring was used as an alternative coagulation process. And furthermore, for coagulation process, we use PAC coagulant, which it does not require large doses and provides excellent efficiency in wastewater treatment. Research methodology. We conducted experiment with one packaged reactor, pneumatic coagulation, for the first step, flocculation second step, and sedimentation. We conducted experiment use polyaluminum chloride PAC coagulant with a dose 100 to 180 mg per liter. And we can see in the characteristic of wastewater from Rusunawa Penjaringan Sari have a high TSS around 250 mg per liter. Flow rate variation for pneumatic process we set in the 6, 8, 10, and 12 liter per minute. This research is conducted continuously. The injection air flow rate together with the wastewater using a water pump. For data analysis, the optimum results will be obtained from the combination of a coagulant dose and flow rate variation. We use two-way ANOVA test to determine the effect of the two independent variables on the TSS test parameter. Results and discussion. Optimum coagulant dose. The dose of the coagulant affects the resulting flow form. If the optimum dose added, flow core information would form completely. In this study, we found that the optimum dose of coagulant was 160 mg per liter. The decrease in TSS value occurred even without the addition of a coagulant. This is due to the stirring and deposition in the sedimentation. However, this can only reduce the TSS value very limited, and the addition of coagulant is still needed. Moreover, the floc is found and suspended solid could be reduced optimally. The greater the PaC level added in the range 100 to 180 mg per liter, the more positive charge is generated, the more flux is formed. This is due to the increasing number of of the cations from the coagulants produced. The more colloid particles in river water are neutralized and form flux. And furthermore, the TSS will increase. With the higher PaC concentration, 180 mg per liter, the amount of TSS that is formed is small due to the excess cation absorption process by colloid particles in water. It could be deflocculation or colloid restabilization again. TSS reduction is the highest in the flow rate of 8 liters per minute. Could be affected because the smaller of the volume, the greater the value of the velocity gradient. The turbulence value will increase if the velocity gradient value increases. The degree of steering causes the coagulant could work optimally. And the air projection process carried out for each flow rate is similar. As we can see that the higher than 8 liters per minute to 10 to 12 liters per minute, the percent removal is not significant. From the statistical analysis, it is known that the effect of adding coagulant dose with PaC and flow rate in the study has a p-value less than 5%, which means that this variable has a significant effect on the TSS parameter. Conclusion of this study: the highest effectiveness occurs as a flow rate of 8 liters per minute, and the optimum dose was found 180 mg per liter with each flow rate reaching 30 to 92%. From the ANOVA test results have a value less than 0.05, which means that each variable affects decreasing of TSS. Thank you very much.